How much do you think you paid back for fire protection district?
I know, because I have yet to see the statement, we're having a problem with that. With the exception of July and August, I paid close to $8,000.
In 2006?
Yeah.
About years prior to that?
Kevin, whatever it was, I paid. That's all I can tell you. Probably the stupidest thing I could have done.
Limit on the fire department card higher than the personal one?
No. It just...
Do you use your personal one?
Yes. But basically, if I used it, it was a lot of commingling type stuff. So if you went to Walmart and you bought oil or something, and you bought some personal stuff with it, you just used the fire department card and updated the fire department card.
Or was that always the case with your use of the fire department card versus your own?
No, it wasn't. But because of the accounting and everything else, and I don't even know where it started, because originally I would get reimbursed. If I used my card for the department, I would get reimbursed from the fire department. And I'll be honest with you guys, it was easier for me to reimburse the fire department than hang my money out. And like I said, I didn't think it was a problem until this happened. I really didn't.
If you're going to get a cash advance someplace, would you use your personal or the fire department card?
I'd use both at different times, depending on.
I guess my sort of question is, why would you use the fire department card if the cash was for you and there was
basically because, and I understand what you're saying, and I know what you're talking about. Basically because at that point, I'd shut off our credit cards and shut them down, and the cash was available there.
How long did you have your personal credit cards then, or when did you shut them down?
I don't know. It's just as time went on, we got, quit using them less and less and shut them off.
And use the fire department card more and more?
Yeah.
How about in the beginning of 2005 or through 2005, did you still have your personal cards?
Yes.
Do you think this was more toward 2006, later 2005?
More towards 2006 that I shut them down. Okay, I quit using mine.
I mean, we're looking at the Vegas trip, and that was 2005.
Okay,
right?
now we got to talk about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
One of those Vegas trips was a company trip.
Yeah, okay.
Well, actually, two of them, maybe. There was one time we were going to San Jose that we stopped in Vegas, and there was one or two trips that we made to a conference. The board members and the firefighters, we went to Vegas.
Was there any commingling during that?
Yes.
No, paying back in cash was
Dumb.
okay.
The whole thing.
Thank you for not making me say it.
No,
That's
literally.
the thing, yeah.
Literally.
That's why
Two things. I commingled. That was dumb. Paying back in the cash was dumb. Okay. allowing this to happen because I set a precedent was stupider yet. There's no way to get around it. It was dumb.
Does the board member know about all this?
I explained it to him. And I told him how bad it looked for me in the department. And tendered my resignation at that time. Because you guys have to understand, for the past 20-some years, everything I've done has been for that department. It's first. And if you don't believe me, ask my family. Okay? That's the reason my one son is a firefighter. I figured that's the only way you get to see Dad. And everything I've done has been for that fire department. And I think I blinded myself on good business practices. And when I explained it to the board, because it isn't right for the fire department, I'm the one that caused the problem on this issue. Since then, we have new accounting methods and new ways to handle things, and it will never happen again. We literally changed the whole program.
Jay, I don't think you're a bad person.
I try not to be a bad person. I fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
That's all I can tell you.
You did. Life's kind of a funny thing. You know, there's kind of two choices, along this. We've got the credit cards, we've got the volunteer funds,
And we got the impact fees.
yeah.
Now, are you talking about me or the total picture?
I'm talking about you at this point.
Okay.
I mean,
It doesn't look good.
no, it doesn't. The funny thing is, if people are honest with us, we can talk to district attorneys and just say, this person, they made a mistake, they came forward, they were honest with us, and they appreciate that, and they take that into consideration. They really do.
Do you know where my wife works?
I do know where your wife works. I do know. So she probably can tell you stories of people that have cooperated.
And I did, previous to Sean Paris leaving, I did tell him about this. And as a friend, he was going to whip my ass. And I don't mind telling you guys, I know how it looks. Like I said, and I apologize for the language. I fucked up.
Well, and that's all right.
No, it's not.
People do it all the time. You see it all the time. People that try stupid things. They light a fire in their living room when their heat goes out.
I've got the funniest report, and I'm going to publish one of these days.
Sure.
About a guy that took a dump in the woods, lit his toilet paper to get rid of it, and it blew away and lit a forest fire. And the guy that writes my report is so exact in the wording and stuff. I had to send it down to you. It needs to go in America's Funniest Videos. It's just, and I understand what you're saying. But I was supposed to be
right.